welcome back to my guest here in studio. Your fans, let me say hi again. You know Kenyans will like to say hi over and over again. Your fans are going crazy on Twitter.
Oh,
what do you give them?
No,
I need to have the same thing from mine too.
But you do.
No, yours looks a bit special.
Oh my.
Yeah, so they're excited that you're here. And I'm excited that you're here. How are you
excited
doing?
as well. I'm good. It's been a brilliant week.
Yeah, I can
imagine. A very
good
year.
A good year.
Yeah.
And when I saw the the news that you were selected as BBC's top 100. First of all, congratulations for that.
Thank you so much.
I was like, yeah. But I didn't really quite get so tell us, how is it going to go after you're selected?
Okay.
What happens?
So this year, normally they do this every year, so it's an annual list. But this year they're doing things a bit differently. So they want to get all the 100 women who'll be on the list to take the challenge of changing the world in 1 week.
In 1 week?
Yeah, 1 week in October. So there's different teams. So if you go to the site, you'll see there's different teams.
Yes, yes.
So my team is dealing with street harassment, which directly is linked to rape culture. Yeah. So the things that we let go every single day, and we normalize, some form of violence and things like that, that does end up to rape. And so we're going to start conversations around it. There are going to be live conversations happening in London. At the same time, we're looking at how we're going to make sure that Team Adelle can watch that live in Kenya as well and contribute, because the solutions can come from us as well.
All right. Yeah. So it's how to deal with some of the world's problems, but in 1 week.
In 1 week.
So after when you have all those discussions, how do you take it forward?
So it's trying to look for solutions, because sometimes, you can sit at home and you see something happen, and you think you have a solution, but where do you bring that solution to, and to who to implement
Who's going to listen to you?
Exactly. Yeah. So it's trying to get everybody from Africa, from Asia, the States, in London, to just start talking about even the solutions they've implemented. Can they work for us? Do we have to tweak them a bit?
All right.
Yeah.
That's really cool, and I'm proud of you. And just to mention, she was selected among Sir Elif Johnson.
Yes.
And Tiwa Savage, the artist. Who else? Anita Nderu here in Kenya.
Naomi Mwaura.
Yeah.
So those are the two Kenyans I'm with. So I'm in good company.
You're in good company.
So it's a bit humbling, because I was like, there's a president on the list.
Imagine that, and you're going to be there. How cool is that? Yeah. And so they described that selection as, you 100 women. You've been able to inspire, and you've also been able to create innovative ways of changing, the world around you. So how have you been doing that?
I have been asking myself that ever since I found out.
Yeah.
Well, I think I've just shared my story. We live in a generation where it's very easy to put up a fake image, to create a story of what you'd like your life to be, and not own up
to see.
Yeah, not own up to experiences or mistakes that you've made. And for me, I've been very true to that. Yeah. Like, this is what I've gone through, this is me, but it's not held me back. I'm still here, right? And also to be able to use what's in front of me, because I don't have like Beyonce budgets, but I will create projects based on experiences I've gone through and say, I want to tackle it like this, even when there's no budget.
When there's no budget, there's
Can
no
I
money,
call Betty to
to
help here and there? You know what I mean? So I think that's the inspiring bit, because most of the time you have ideas or projects that you want to implement, but you're like, when I get that 1 million.
Yes. I'm waiting for the big break.
And
don't you think that that's the big problem with very many young people right now, that they're waiting for this big amount of money to start something with themselves?
Well, I wouldn't say the fault is really on them. It's also on what they see. Every single day you log on to Insta and you're just
a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure. You're seeing somebody who's your age mate just, doing
slaying
things and buying things. Slaying all day.
New shoes, new
and
whatever.
And you're wondering, okay, how can I get to that? You never really see the hard work. You never really see the risks or the fear or the doubt. Everybody has fears and doubts. Yeah. Or just that there are days that you're struggling. You're not 100 all day, every day. No, it doesn't work like that. So I think young people, and it's important for us to tell the stories of the fear and to say that it's normal to be afraid, but it shouldn't hold you back.
I like that. And the thing is, you've used very many experiences that you've gone through, even from losing your mom. Was it about 5 years ago?
Yes, 5 years ago.
Yeah. And you come out and share your story, and like you mentioned, there's a lot of power in sharing. And you're saying that many people these days, you just want to see people to see the good side. They don't want people don't want them to. they don't want to be vulnerable enough to go out there and say that actually, maybe I'm not doing as well as, you'd think of me.
Yeah, I mean, it's the funny thing about being human, as much as we look different and, we have different names and all of these labels that put us into categories, we're really all alike. We're going through the same experiences, And it would be so comforting if more people spoke up about what they're going through, because chances are there are millions of people watching who are like, oh, so it's not just me who's, having ABCD. And I think that's the powerful bit in it, and that's what unifies us. And you have to understand that there's nothing wrong with how you are. And the power comes from being you.
Being yourself.
So as much as you run away from being you, you'll never ever succeed when you do that. You'll only succeed when you come back and you're like, okay.
So this is me. Maybe I'm a bit broken, but I can fix myself up.
Exactly.
All right. And you've been doing a lot of mentorship programs. I saw that you had a hangout. Was it last month?
So this year was really, really amazing, because while people were registering to vote, we also were registering Team Adelle members.
Oh, lovely.
Just to
so
have everybody.
There's a registration.
Yes.
Do you use biometrics?
No.
Are you using Saffron more for?
Here.
Are your servers here or in Europe?
No, so we did a registration, and people can register on AdelleOnyango.com just to kind of really understand what are the pain points for young people in Kenya right now. And we had a brainstorm, and we were like, who do you look up to? What opportunities do you wish you had that you didn't really have? Tell me about internships. Do you feel like you get enough from internships, or do you want more? And from that, we went back to the drawing board, and we're like, okay, so they want to listen to these people talk to them. So let's have mentorship talks.
Right.
They want to learn about money. How do we save? Unfortunately, our culture is not really a saving culture.
What does that look like?
Exactly. What does that look like? How do I start even though I have 50 bob or I have 100 bob or 2 sock? And then we also looked at, the reason I brought up internships is that there's a pain point there, because you don't really get a lot of hands-on experience in the areas that you want.
Right.
So we started an apprenticeship program. So you get to, if I want to go into TV and do what Betty does, I spend 10 days with Betty.
Oh, lovely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
so it's being really hands-on.
Yeah, being really hands-on, so that we might not be able to give you, thankfully, some of our partners have given scholarships, but it's not something that is run on, again, Beyonce budget. But
this Beyonce budget.
I know.
Yeah. I
say that all the time in the meetings. If I had Beyonce's budget, no, but we might not be able to give you that. But then the experience, and then you can take that and turn it into a Beyonce budget for yourself. Yeah.
Interesting. So we'll continue to speak with Adelle. I hope you're here and with us till late.
Yes.
Yeah. And first of all, and congratulations on your wedding.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I saw you looked so beautiful.
Oh,
all right. So we'll take a short break, but we're coming back. Adelle is still here with us. She's going to be joining us when we, turn up with True Story with Nico Dhiambo and Shafi, where someone says it's like a reunion of some sort.
It is.
Yeah. All right. So she's still here with us. Tell me all the questions that you want me to put out to her, and I will do just that. All right, so let's take that break. We're coming back with business. Don't go away.